everybody, it's Megan. Thanks for joining me today. Welcome if you are new here to my channel, and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber or just a returning viewer. If you are a returning viewer but have not yet hit subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you do. But let's go ahead and get into today's video, which is all going to be about my winter Project Use It Up finale. So I'm going to share with you what products I ended up using up, what products I didn't use up, and just give you my general thoughts on how this project went. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So I'm not sure how long this video is going to be until after I'm finished filming it. So I will leave timestamps so that way you're able to jump to the sections that you want to see or go back to different sections if you need to leave and come back at a later time. But let's go ahead and start with the products that I completely finished, because that's what we're here for, right? We want to see those empty products. So let's go ahead and get into those first. So the first product that I used up was the Fragrance Mist of Autumn Drive, and this one has fragrance notes of wild raspberry, warm amber, and vanilla birch. Now, I had mentioned how the lotion and the shower gel not tasted, I did not eat this, but it smelled fairly sweet like a Jolly Rancher, but this one had a little bit more of the, I guess the amber note or the vanilla birch, the birch part came out. So it was a little bit less sweet, and I actually preferred the spray a lot more. I generally enjoyed this, but it would probably not be a repurchase for me because while I liked it, I did get a little bit tired of it by the end. So I enjoyed using it, but I probably would not repurchase it. Also, to me, it didn't really last very long. I don't know if it was just how it meshed with my body chemistry or the product itself, but I didn't really feel like the scent lingered. I felt like I had to respray it multiple times, and like literally like maybe like 30 minutes after it'd be gone, and I'd have to respray it if I was around the house and had this near me. So that's actually how I was able to use it up fairly quickly. I think at the last update I was right about here, so I had about a third of the bottle left, and then obviously I was able to finish it. Now the next product that I finished was this, what is this? Vanilla Bean Noel Whipped Sugar Body Scrub. I do like to cut my products open. I know it's not for everybody. I know some people are just happy to like squeeze as much as you can get out and then move on. I personally do like to cut my products up because I like that satisfaction for me of knowing that the product has been completely used up, which is why the aromatherapy glass like lotions are so frustrating because I can't do that without those bottles. But anyway, so this was the Vanilla Bean Noel Whipped Sugar Body Scrub. I really didn't like this. This is definitely not a repurchase. To me, this kind of smelled like vanilla plastic. Like the scent itself is fine. It's that Vanilla Bean Noel scent, which is fresh vanilla bean, sugar cookies, warm caramel, whipped cream, and snow-kissed musk. But when I had it on in the shower, like when I was using it in the shower, there came out this like plasticky, artificial, chemical type note to it, which to me was just really unappealing. So I used it, but I would definitely not get that again. I also didn't really like the texture or the consistency. It had these like little balls in it. I don't know if they were actual like plastic balls, but they stayed stuck in my loofah. I could see them all kind of sprinkled through my bathtub or in the shower area. So I just felt like it was a little bit messy and not very pleasant in terms of use and smell. It did lather really nicely for a scrub, but I didn't really feel like it was effective as an actual scrub. So the next product that I used up was the Coconut Cream Pie Shower Gel. So I was able to use that up. I think at my update, I was right around here, and then obviously I finished it up. This has fragrance notes of toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, and golden pie crust. I like this, but I have learned that I'm not a super big fan of coconut, and this was just a little bit too sweet for me. This would not be a repurchase. I know it's a big popular scent for a lot of people. I will let you all purchase those. Would not be a repurchase for me, just because I personally thought it was a little bit too sweet, especially the longer that I wore it. But that is Coconut Cream Pie. The next product that I used up is another body cream. This was the Pure Wonder body cream, and again, I did cut it open. So this one has fragrance notes of iced rosé, star jasmine, and warm white amber. I really enjoy this scent. I still have the fragrance mist, which you'll see a little bit later, and I think I have this also in a perfume. This is definitely, to me, a very, very winter, like January type scent. I do like it. It has that bubbly, like champagne or rosé note, which is not usually my thing, but I do enjoy it in this scent. And generally, I like this. Again, this is probably not going to be a repurchase for me. The scent, once I finish all of the products up in this scent, I'm probably not going to repurchase it just because there are other scents that I prefer a lot more to these bubbly champagne rosé type notes. But I did enjoy it as I was going through it. So that is the Pure Wonder body cream. All right, I'm gonna do these together because they are the same scent, and it is White Pumpkin and Chai. This was the shower gel that came out in 2022 in the fall, and then this was the body cream that came out in 2021. So this one has fragrance notes of cinnamon cider, spiced pumpkin, and vanilla glaze. I really enjoyed this scent, and I think I was having issues with the scent in the fall and the beginning of the winter because I was sick and I had a lot of congestion. I was having like just my nose was not working at 100%, but at the end of January and February, all the way through when I finished this, I could smell the cinnamon cider and the spices of the pumpkin a little bit more. And I think, appreciated it a lot more than when I did earlier in the fall and early winter Project Use It Up. I just liked it a lot more. Would I repurchase this? Probably not. It's a little bit of a heavy scent. I mean, maybe I would repurchase it, but I think not for a while. Probably not this year in the fall. If it comes out again, which I'm gonna guess maybe it will come out, I'm probably not gonna get it because I've used a lot of it in the last like 6 months, but maybe in the future years I would repurchase it again because it is pleasant and I did enjoy it. I finished them about at the same time, which I was really happy about. Like I said, this one was packaging from 2021, and then in 2022 they came out in the Faceted collection. So that is White Pumpkin and Chai. So I'm gonna label these as honorable mentions because I will finish them up by the end of this week. Right now it is March 16th, which is a Thursday, and I have literally like probably 3 sprays worth left. I am right here, and I think I've lost the other markers. Note of the other markings have rubbed off, but I think I was around here in February and I just powered through this. I was like, I want to finish this. And so I'm down to here. I'm going to use it up. I do smell this a little bit more than, you know, end of December into January. And now I smell it a lot more because, again, I think my nose is like back to normal. However, this does not last on me, and there is still a very strong alcohol scent. So that's why I wanted to finish this. I think in the February update, I had asked you all, like, what would you do? Would you use it up, or would you just save it for the, you know, the next fall season? And I decided for the what is this, White Pumpkin and Chai, I would finish it up because I had products from 2021. This mist was just, even though I like enjoyed smelling it on me, the fragrance mist just didn't last, had a very high alcohol note. You know, when I would spray it, even after the dry down, to me it still kind of had a little bit of an alcohol note. It leaves me red in the neck and anywhere I spray it, which to me kind of also shows that higher alcohol content, which not every fragrance mist does from Bath & Body Works. So I felt like this was just, it was time to use this up. And I'm gonna say honorable mention, I'll finish this by the end of the week, and then this will be done. So you will not see this product anymore. But that was the fragrance mist for White Pumpkin and Chai. The other honorable mention is this little guy here. This is Merry Christmas Iced Cinnamon Rolls. It's a little bit hard to see the packaging because the liquid itself is green, but everything else is clear. This had the giraffe on it. And this one does not have fragrance notes, but it's basically like cinnamon, bakery, and the like cream cheese frosting. All of that comes together in this fragrance mist. And I really enjoyed this. I was using this a lot as a before bedtime scent because it was just a very like uplifting, pleasant, sweet scent that I was happy to like go to bed with and also wake up in the morning with. So I did spray this at night and then also in the morning as kind of a just like a pick me up in the morning. This one actually did linger a little bit, not super long, but I could smell it a little bit later, and that's why I really enjoyed it. It also does not leave my neck or areas of skin where I've sprayed it. It doesn't leave it red. So to me, this is an example of like a fragrance mist that I really enjoy because it doesn't have that high alcohol content, or at least the fragrance oils are more than the alcohol content, and so it's not affecting my skin. Anyway, I will also probably finish this up by the end of the week. So I'm gonna call this one quits. It's basically at the very, very end. Like this will probably be one more really big spritz or maybe two, and then I'll be done with it. So that one you also will not see anymore ever again. Will I repurchase this? Probably not. It's a little bit too sweet. I don't think I would want it. If I did repurchase it, it would be in another travel size. I think this was the perfect size, but I don't think I would get it in like a large full body care set, even if it came out that way. But that was the iced cinnamon rolls. So now let's get into the products that I didn't finish up, and I'll show you how far I was able to get and how much progress I was able to make in the last month. I'm gonna start with this one because I did finish up the other products in this scent, and this is Pure Wonder. So this is the fragrance mist, and like I said, this has Ice Rosé, Star Jasmine, and Warm White Amber as your fragrance notes. And I think in February I was there, and now I am right at the bottom of the label. So I decided that I was not going to finish this up. I also have this in a perfume, so I figured, you know what, I'm done with this. This for me is a very, very like purely winter, early winter, or sorry, like early January, late winter scent. And now that it's starting to warm up, I'm seeing more daylight. It's really kind of like spring is really starting to hit. I'm happy to put this aside now and use this later in 2023 when it starts to get cool again. So I have about half of the fragrance mist left. I think this was originally from 2021, but in general, I'm still feeling like this performs really well. This does last for me a decent amount of time. And like I said, this is a scent I enjoy. So that was Pure Wonder. I have so much product around me. I don't know what to do next. I guess I'll focus on the next like very, very like early winter, fall type scent that I had asked you all if I should finish or not. And that is this one, which is Wicked Vanilla Woods. So this one is the packaging from 2022, which is really, really gorgeous. But this is the one where I've talked about repeatedly, where the body cream is pretty yellow. And again, I know, and I'm sure you all know, we all know that that just is kind of the consequence of using vanilla, at least in this Bath & Body formula, Bath & Body Works formula. And it doesn't mean it's bad. It's not like super liquidy or anything, and it still smells okay. But it does stain a little bit, especially if you're wearing lighter clothing and you want to put the clothing on immediately before the lotion fully sinks in. So I decided to go ahead and put this aside. Since this is from 2022, I figured if I use it in 2023, it'll still be okay. And I like the scent, I'm willing to put it aside. So this one has fragrance notes of magical vanilla, glowing amberwood, and the enchanted pink pepper. So I haven't smelled Dark Kiss in a very long time, but this reminds me a lot of Dark Kiss. Let me know down below if you have Wicked Vanilla Woods and Dark Kiss. How similar or different are they? Because to me, this seems like Dark Kiss, but I also haven't used Dark Kiss in a hot minute. So anyway, in terms of lotion or cream, how much I used, I think I haven't used any since the February update. I think at the February update, I decided to just put it aside. So that was the February update, and that's where it's at. In terms of the mist, I think I used a lot more of the mist. I don't know what happened here. Did I not mark it? So I think I'm about here. My last mark was up here. I know it's really hard to see because of this lovely dark packaging. So here where my marker or my marker tip is where the last mark was, and now it's down here. So I have about like half an inch, 3/4 of an inch of progress. I don't remember using this since the February update, but maybe I just forgot to mark this. And then for the shower gel, this was sideways. I don't think I used this either. Here is where the last mark was, and that's where the shower gel still is. So I guess I must just not have marked the fragrance mist. But that is Wicked Vanilla Woods. You'll see that again in the fall project Use It Up way in towards the end of 2023. I'm also going to add this one in here at the beginning because we did talk about this scent. As an empty, I finished the shower gel. This is Coconut Cream Pie, and I do have it upside down because I find that once I hit the halfway mark, I prefer if I have my lotions upside down and just kind of stand them this way so I don't have to keep tipping them over and kind of shaking them to try to get the product to come out faster. So I'm at the halfway mark. I was originally, I think, around here in February, and then I was able to use it to the halfway mark. I would say that's pretty solid halfway. And then I'll probably just kind of continue to mark down this way as I use it. And I am going to plan and try to use this up in my next project Use It Up. So you'll see this again. So the next scent group I'm going to focus on is Midnight Amber Glow. And this one has fragrance notes of smooth amber, caramel latte, and vanilla bourbon. So I was actually pleasantly surprised by this because this was low on my priority list of like products I wanted to actually finish in this project Use It Up. This was a newer scent. I was happy to use it, but also savor it and kind of save it for like, you know, throughout the year. To me, this is a year-round scent, maybe like an evening, more closer to like an evening scent, but still year-round. So I am, you know, you can see here, I definitely put a dent in the body cream. This was the last update that I have, and I just updated to here. So I did use a little bit more. I think I used it like twice since February. And then for the shower gel, here is where the last update was, and as you can see, now we're down to here. So I have like a fourth of the product done. And then fragrance mist, I think I did not use as much because this is the one that I really like. The body cream and the shower gel have a little bit more of an amber note that comes out for me, but this one has a little bit of that sweeter like caramel and vanilla note. So I kind of have been savoring this one a little bit more. This one, I think as you can see, the lines are very close together. I haven't really put a lot of progress into this fragrance mist, and I'm okay with that. So that is Midnight Amber Glow. All right, I'm gonna focus on Bonfire Bash next. So this was the 2022 packaging in the Faceted collection. I didn't get to use this as much as I wanted to. I really enjoyed this scent when I did use it, and I wish I had used it more, but I was trying to focus on that like white pumpkin and chai. So this did not get used as much. Because of this labeling here, I decided to go from the bottom, and because I can see a little bit of a shadowing where the liquid is, and honestly, there's not a lot of change. So my first update was here, and the new update, I think I used it once since I did the update. So that's Bonfire Bash. This one has vanilla bourbon, creamy sandalwood, and cashmere musk. I do really enjoy that one. And then for the lotion, I think the lotion is also kind of around the same amount. So there's the first update, and then here's where I'm currently at, or that's where I've marked it. So again, this will come out in the fall, but I'm gonna put it away for now. Let's do Hope next. So Hope is Winter Peach Marshmallow. This is packaging from 2021, and it's Velvet Peach, Vanilla Meringue, and Creamy Jasmine. So I'm gonna start with the lotion. This one has that semi-opaque packaging. So I can kind of see the shadow of the cream if I hold it up to the light. I think this is it's either where I started or my first update. That was February, and then here, that bottom line is where I'm currently at. This one I am going to put away and use next fall and winter, but I did enjoy this in the lotion. This was one that originally I was not a big fan of, but I think that was, again, kind of a nose issue. And in the middle of February, when I started using it a little bit more, I did really enjoy it. So here's where I currently am with the fragrance mist. A little bit of progress, but not a whole lot. And then same thing for the body shower gel. That's where we're at, right? So a little bit of progress. I think I probably used it once, maybe twice, but I'm gonna put this away until next year. So that was Hope Winter Peach Marshmallow. Snowflakes and Cashmere. So Snowflakes and Cashmere has fragrance notes of vanilla cashmere cream, caramel woods, and frosted clementine. And I am just saying the scent notes for anybody who is joining us for the very first time. Although I know if you've followed me for a while, I say the scent notes every time, or most every time. So here is the update. Started out here, a little bit of progress by February, and then a little bit more progress. And this is where I'm finished, as you can see from the mark. I like this a little bit more than I did in December and January. Again, because I can smell it a little bit more, but it's still very light to me. This is almost more of like a body scent, like it's very close to the skin. It doesn't have a lot of, is it sillage? It's where you have the scent that kind of spreads out and lingers. It stays very close to the skin, and I feel like what I smell in the bottle is not what I smell on my skin. So I think it just reacts a little bit differently with my chemistry and my body chemistry. And unfortunately, I kind of wish I had, I probably would not get this one again, but I will continue to use it. I'm gonna say that's where I am with the fragrance mist. So again, a little bit of progress, but not a whole lot. For the lotion, because this is a lotion, let me see. This one requires me to look. So we will save that for fall. But that is Snowflakes and Cashmere, very light scent. Next, I'm going to talk about Cozy Evening, and this one has fragrance notes of lavender blooms, fresh freesia, and cozy musk. Now this is what I've been using the last couple of days. In terms of body cream, there's kind of a little bit of air in here, so it's somewhat hard for me to tell, but this was the February update, and I'm guessing this is probably where I am right now in the middle of March. For my shower gel, this was the February update, and now here's where I currently am. And for the fragrance mist, it's hard to tell with this packaging. I didn't use a whole lot of the fragrance mist. I think I'm right around here. So not much, but I do really enjoy this scent. Probably not a repurchase, but I am enjoying it right now. I actually like the mist a lot more than I like the cream and the shower gel. Those to me have that like, I don't know if it's the lavender, but there's like a lighter, airier note, and this one is a little bit sweeter. So I'm enjoying the mist a little bit more. And I think that's probably why I'm not using it as much, because I want to save it. But yeah, I'll continue to use this one. All right, I have two more scent groups. So the next scent group is Open Sky. This is the like scent that I was using for when I was going to the gym, and I have not been to the gym in probably like 2 months because things have come up. So I think this is where I had my mark in February, and honestly, I haven't used it since then. So that is the body cream. Here is the shower gel. Yeah, didn't use it at all. I'm gonna leave this as my, and I don't even know where the mist is, but I haven't used it. I think I took it out so I could try to use it, but I haven't. So this is what I carry my shower stuff in, so that way if it does spill or leak, then it'll stay in the bag and not get everywhere on all of my gym stuff. But I just haven't had a chance to go to the gym. Other things have been taking priority first. So those, unfortunately, have not seen a lot of progress. And then the very last scent group is the Candy Cane scent group. So I have 2 from Tree Scrub, 2 from Tree Hut. I have the Sugar Scrub and then the body lotion, and I have not used these at all since the update in February, so they're exactly the same. The Sugar Scrub I have not used at all. It's still completely full and unused. The body lotion or the body butter is, again, haven't used it at all since the February update. And then the Twisted Peppermint fragrance mist, and where is, I think it's over here, the Twisted Peppermint fragrance mist and shower gel. I'm at the same spot for the shower gel, and I don't think I even marked the fragrance mist because it's still so close to the top. So I haven't really used these. I'm gonna save these, maybe bring them out for like a Christmas in July, especially as it's getting hot and you have this very like cooling peppermint like scent, or and like, yeah, I guess scent, and just in the shower, it has a very cooling effect. I might bring this out for July. You might see it again, but for right now, I'm gonna put it away. So my final thoughts on how I did on this project. I am very happy with the products that I was able to use up. I kind of wish I had used up the Wicked Vanilla Woods. I think that would have really kind of rounded it out, and I would have fully accomplished what I wanted out of this project. But other than not finishing the Wicked Vanilla Woods, I'm pleased with the progress that I have on the other products. I wasn't expecting to finish everything. If you see my first video and even my update, I mentioned that several times, that I wanted to have a variety of products to choose from and a variety of scents to choose from, but there were only certain things that I was prioritizing as wanting to fully, completely finish up. And I think I accomplished that. I'm feeling pretty good about it. For my next project, and I know in February I said I was a little bit uncertain if I was going to do a spring project, use it up. I am, and you'll see that next, I think, or maybe in the next 2 videos. Anyway, I am going to like tone it down, reel it back. I'm going to use fewer products in my project Use It Up because I don't have as many spring products as I did fall and winter products. And also, I've come to the realization that while I like having this variety of products, sometimes it's also nice to change it up and just have a small limited amount of products that you can then really see the progress in because you're using them up, and now you're going from 5 products down to like 3, and the amount of space that's being used is significantly smaller. So I think that's my plan for the next project. That's kind of what I'm learning. I think I might continue to do some of these big projects with all these products that included in my project sometimes, but I think I want to also like add in projects where I have fewer items and I'm really focused on those items as well. So those are my final thoughts on how I did and what I thought of this project Use It Up. All right, everyone, if you are still here, thank you so much. I know I have about 40 minutes of film time. It's probably going to cut down to probably about 30 minutes, probably a little bit longer. So if you're still here, thank you so much for sticking around. I would love to know how your project Use It Up has gone. If you are also doing one, or if you did one for the winter, how did it go? Were you happy with your progress and what items you were able to finish up? And if you are currently working in the middle of a project Use It Up, how are you doing? How's it going for you? How are you feeling? All right, let me know down in the comments below, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone.